Landing a job at a big tech company like Google, Apple, Microsoft, or Meta might seem like cracking a secret code. Although glossy job advertisements and well-written LinkedIn updates present an image of seamless interviews and speedy offers, the truth is much more nuanced. By 2025, the hiring procedure at large tech companies has developed into a complex system that blends traditional networking and insider knowledge with data analytics, AI-powered screening, and psychological profiling. The reality is that many tech firms are reconsidering what makes a successful employee, despite popular misconceptions about the requirement for Ivy League degrees or 10x coding skills. These businesses' hiring practices have undergone significant change as diversity, flexibility, and interdisciplinary cooperation have emerged as critical components of innovation. They are hiring for endurance, inventiveness, and compatibility with dynamic corporate cultures, not just credentials. This video explains everything that goes on behind closed doors at these companies, from how resumes are screened to what kinds of interview questions are truly important. These 7 revelations will offer you a unique inside glimpse at how the major tech companies of today actually select the individuals who will influence technology in the future. 1. It all starts with data, not resumes. By 2025, resumes are no longer the main attraction in the hiring process at large tech organizations, which are now heavily data-driven. Companies like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft use AI-powered platforms to assess a candidate's potential, rather than starting with names, positions, or degrees. These programs look through open-source projects, monitor contributions on Stack Overflow, search public coding repositories like GitHub, and even evaluate blog entries or approaches to problem-solving. Demonstrable output, how often and imaginatively you've resolved real-world issues, are what counts now. Employers may identify individuals with strong behavioral characteristics such as perseverance, teamwork, and creativity by using this AI-first approach. Although a well-written CV might still be helpful, real evidence of expertise is more important. Job titles and school prestige are no longer as important. Rather, even if you are self-taught, you will be identified if your digital footprint demonstrates initiative, growth, and effect. People from atypical backgrounds now have an unparalleled opportunity to compete on the basis of merit rather than qualifications, dramatically democratizing the hiring process. 2. Though smarter, referrals are still king. Big tech hiring pipelines are still dominated by internal referrals, even with the popularity of AI screening tools. However, network analysis and internal performance statistics have now improved them. The mechanism gives a referral from a Google or Meta high-performing developer more weight than one from a less active or recent hire. Additionally, businesses monitor the success rates of previous recommendations and automatically modify their level of trust in the referrer. By 2025, employee networks are ranked algorithmically according to their credibility and influence. This guarantees that the referral game is about impressing people and how, not just about who you know. 3. Alternative credentials and boot camps are important. Now, although highly regarded degrees continue to have influence, many large tech businesses increasingly understand that talent can come from anywhere. Unprecedented numbers of people with alternative qualifications, self-taught engineers, and coding bootcamp graduates are getting hired. To put applicants straight into hiring pipelines, businesses are collaborating with credentialing providers and online platforms. These days, companies like Microsoft, Amazon, and others provide internal training to hire initiatives. Without a computer science degree, a candidate is employed if they demonstrate during a trial or apprenticeship phase that they can achieve performance standards. Pedigree is no longer as important as proof. 4. Behavioral tracking has been added to behavioral interviews. Ignore prepared responses. Large tech organizations now keep an eye on your actions during interviews in addition to your words. Eye tracking software, tone analysis, and gesture mapping are frequently used in virtual interviews to assess clarity, stress response, and confidence. Instead of memorized answers, interviewers are trained to search for genuine thought under pressure. 5. The new cover letters or trial projects. In 2025, cover letters are mostly obsolete. Rather, applicants are required to finish brief, pertinent tasks that replicate the work they would perform if hired. It is possible for a product manager to be assigned a feature and requested to draft a launch strategy. A data analyst may give insights after cleaning a data collection. These are authentic, anonymized work samples taken from ongoing business tasks. They are not generic homework assignments. Approach, solution quality, and completion time are all carefully examined. Some businesses even link candidates with current staff members for collaborative project trials. 6. Rehiring and internal mobility are increasing. The employment process in 2025 has changed as a result of the recent wave of tech layoffs. Big companies like Google, Amazon, and Meta are putting more emphasis on internal mobility rather than hurrying to fill positions with external candidates. You have a better chance of finding new positions through internal talent marketplaces if you are already a part of the company's ecosystem, whether it be as an intern, contractor, full-time employee, or in another department. These technologies support quicker, more affordable migrations and aid in knowledge retention for businesses. Boomerang recruiting, which welcomes returning workers who bring new perspectives and less onboarding requirements, is another growing trend. Since they have demonstrated their abilities, these people are frequently viewed as lower-risk hires. Additionally, recruiters are monitoring silver medalists, those who nearly received job offers in previous rounds. Upon the opening of a suitable role, they are promptly re-engaged and expedited. 7. Culture add has replaced cultural fit. The days of tech companies hiring people who just fit in are long gone. It's all about culture these days. These days, companies like Google, Apple, and Meta look for people who have different viewpoints rather than just identical ones. Diverse perspectives, experiences, and backgrounds are seen as a competitive advantage that promotes innovation and creativity. This doesn't imply being outspoken or drastically different, rather. It involves demonstrating how your philosophy, principles, or personal narrative may counteract groupthink and stimulate original thought. Panels that make hiring decisions are educated to spot unconscious prejudice and evaluate a candidate's contribution to team dynamics. Charming candidates who repeat the status quo can be overshadowed by quiet thinkers who provide unique alternatives. In conclusion, having the ideal resume and acing a technical interview aren't the only ways to get employed at a large tech business. It's important to comprehend every aspect of the system, including how algorithms rate your application, how behavioral interviews evaluate your thought process, and how internal referrals and cultural fit frequently take precedence over traditional credentials. For those who take the time to learn about and adjust to the process, what formerly appeared to be a mysterious black box is now becoming more transparent. Both big tech and the type of talent it seeks are changing quickly. Companies are searching for more than just hard skills as automation and artificial intelligence (AI) transform entire industries. They want curiosity, emotional intelligence, and the capacity to solve problems under pressure, quick learning, and the ability to work with people around the world. The laws of the hiring game have changed, and knowing these 7 important hiring trends offers you a competitive edge, regardless of your experience level in the field. Therefore, if you've always wanted to work for Google, Amazon, Meta, or Apple, know that the doors are open, but only to those who know how to knock. Let us know in the comments what you think about how big tech companies really hire people, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.